everyone, welcome back to the studio, and today I'm here to talk about Sweet Magnolias Season 2, Episode 2, titled So Much to Say. My mom and I just watched this episode, and I'm here to talk about it. So yeah, a lot went down this episode, but a lot happened, but also not a lot happened is the thing. And I just think it's because we're still building on stuff. We're still dealing with the aftermath of the car crash. We're dealing with new plot lines. It's just still slowly building up. I'm definitely liking this season a lot more. I think this episode is actually better than the first episode, for sure. I just think I like everything that's going on right now. Everything's in a good place. A lot better than what I even expected, and I don't even know what I was expecting for this season, but it's definitely good. Okay, so pretty much Helen announces to now Dana Sue and Maddie, Sherry told Maddie, but to Dana Sue, that she is pregnant. And yeah, so that's exciting news. They're all cheerful, and yeah, that was really sweet. Meanwhile, Dana Sue needs a business loan. The problem is that she's trying to get a divorce, so that's kind of complicated. So she decides to stay married to Ronnie and gets a second mortgage on the home. So she can still get the business loan, and we'll talk more about that later. But yeah, and then he offers to move in with her, so you can definitely tell we're just building up to this relationship. And then we'll talk about the love triangle with them a little bit later. And apparently he's moving in just for Annie's sake. We all know that's not true, but and then Cal offers to buy Dana Sue's partner out of the restaurant. So now she's thinking it over. The partner's name is Micah, and I've never heard that name in shows before. It's not common, but I guess I want to say thank you for, using it in this show. It makes me like this show even more. If you do not have a clue what I'm talking about, there's something wrong with you. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we cut over to Kyle, and he's being moody, and not easy to talk to, just whiny. Annie comes over. It's awkward. She offers to sign his cast. He refuses, saying he doesn't need her as a friend because he has real friends. Does he, though? Like, he really is just lonely. Like, I mean, I get Annie, rejected and avoided him. Like, that's tough. And I think she has something to learn from that. But, yeah, he was definitely... Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of him. I get he's going through stuff, but he also won't confess why he took Ty's car. And then we got this really good mother and daughter scene between Maddie and Paula, her mom. And I really like that. And she just said sometimes we just have to sit back and let the improvement happen. We have to wait. She just says we just have to wait for him to come out on the other side after all of this, no matter how long it takes. Really good moment. Might have been my favorite moment of the whole episode. I just noticed the acting this season is a lot better. Like, everyone's doing a great job with it for sure. We also have going on, Ty's deciding whether or not he's going to go to state as captain. Of course, he can't play because of his arm. Now Jackson's going to be starting. He's kind of jealous of that. Annie and Jackson, something new. They were kind of flirting and had a few scenes this episode. I guess we're starting a redemption arc for Jackson. Frankly, I don't care yet because we didn't see enough of him in season 1 to care. But it seems like they're giving him upgraded roles, so I'm down. And if they pair him with Annie, that's great. Good for them. I personally want Annie and Tyler together, but we'll see. They also give off the brother-sister vibe too, so they can go whatever direction they want with that. So pretty much Ty is just debating it, whether or not Maddie doesn't want him to. She just doesn't think there's much purpose. But later on, she convinces him to go to state. It just says, do not make your decision over your mom's fear. So, because of course she fears him. But yeah, that was a good moment too. I'm liking Maddie a lot more in this parent role for sure than just about her relationships. So then we cut over to one more thing. Okay, Wait. Okay, so we covered a Dana Sue, and she's on a date with Jeremy. But she also says she wants to take things slow, and Jeremy says accepts that. So yeah, that was definitely good. Obviously, there's an incoming love triangle coming, for sure. And then we have Maddie books Kyle an appointment with a therapist. And then he calls someone who I assume is Noreen, and because she's coming back, I know. And because they were so close last season, she's going to come back in, I'm sure. And then Dana Sue accepts Cal's offer. So now they're going to be business partners, and she has a loan. So yeah, that's good. So they can buy Micah out of the restaurant. Okay. And then we also have Helen deciding whether or not to take Ryan's call. It looks like she's going to be doing this pregnancy on her own. One other thing that happened is Helen's trying to get Isaac connected with his birth parents. I guess he has adopted parents now, but he's really just wanting to know where he came from, and just why they left him. And he says he wants one time to be looked in the mirror and not to be looked down upon, and know that they were looking back at me, not wanting to give me up. Dang, that actor, I don't know who the actors on this show are, really, but dang, the acting's so good this season. I mean, it was good last season too, but everything's just stepped forward for sure. That's kind of it. I like it. It was a good episode to kind of like build the plot and everything, and I'm excited for what would it be? Whenever me and my mom watch the next episode. So, again, that's kind of a lot to say. So thanks everyone for watching the studio, and bye everyone.